Hello and good evening, everyone. Today's webinar topic is Be Cyber Smart, not Cyber Sorry. Cybersecurity for the common man. So, for this, we have with us Mr. Yogendra Joshi, sir. We are delighted to have Mr. Yogendra Joshi, sir, founder of Moneyballism, to today's webinar. With over 3 decades of experience in personal finance management and investment advisory, Mr. Joshi combines his background in technology and finance to guide individuals in comprehensive financial planning, investment strategies, and tax optimization. His expertise in asset allocation and risk management has helped many to achieve their financial goals with clarity and confidence. Now, a short glimpse about NISM. NISM is a public trust established in 2006 by SEBI, the regulator of the securities markets in India. The institute carries out a wide range of capacity building activities at various levels aims at enhancing the quality standards in securities markets. Now, before beginning the session, I would like to request all the participants to note some important points. First, question will be taken at the end during the Q&A segment. Second, all participants will receive a participation certificate within 3 to 4 working days. Third, the recording of this session will be available on the NISM YouTube channel. Now I request Yogendra Doshi sir to begin with the session.
Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is cybersecurity? Cybersecurity is basically the process by which we are protecting system networks and programs from digital threats from cyber attackers. Why it is important? Cyber attacks can lead to identity theft, financial loss, frauds, or even it can harm the public or social reputation. So it is very important that whenever there is attack, our data should be protected properly. So anyone can tell me that how many cyber attacks are happening every day? So we'll just check. There is something called live cyber threat map. According to this, as on today, there are more than 49 lakhs attacks happened in last around 18 hours for 12 hours. So on an average, there are more than 1.3 crore attacks every day, 1.3 crores to 1.4 crore attacks every day. That means every second, there are more than 150 attacks which are happening globally. What are common cyber threat attacks? See, common attacks are phishing. So in case of phishing, you receive email and you feel that this email is from a genuine person. It's from trusted person. It is like income tax department. You are having a notice that you are going to get a refund, and then you click on the link. They ask you your bank details, and then the money goes from your account. Then there are some common threats of malware. So malicious softwares are installed into your device and they steal the data from your device. You will get some link that this is free download, and through that download, the malicious software is installed on your machine or your device, whatever it is. Third is data ransomware. It's a type of malware where it locks your hard drive. So whatever data you have, it's locked and it is not accessible. So the fraudster will say, pay this much amount, and then they will release the hard drive or they will unprotect the hard drive. Then there are some breaches. So your data is stolen from the different websites. For example, you ordered some food online, or you have done some shopping online. There you are given all the data. So data gets breached, and from that site or from that app, your data is stolen, and then it's used illegally. And you might be reading a lot of newspaper, and in every day there are so many cases which are there of different cyber frauds. Some of the common frauds are SIM will be suspended. You get a call that you are not paid a bill or something like that. and your SIM will get suspended within a few hours. If you don't want to get it suspended, press 1 or 2, and then you are directed to some different fellow, and then he talks to you, and then there is some attack. Parcel stuck at customs, that is also a common phenomenon nowadays. You get that your parcel is stuck in the custom, and it has been found that there are some illegal drugs in it, and you will be processed or prosecuted. Digital arrest cases are increasing. Family member are arrested, you need to pay something. Then there are many groups and social media groups where there will be some they will tell you that we have some trading ideas and you will get very quick rich, and please enroll for this. Then there will be a lot of easy jobs, online jobs are there, and will give you good salary, and then you get connected to some website, there you register yourself, and your data is stolen. There are a lot of lottery kind of things which are offered, and you lose money. Also, there is one fraud where they are saying that you'll receive some around 2-3 rupees in your account, or 500 rupees in your account, and they will say that by mistake this money was transferred to you, please transfer it back to us, and then you will start losing money. There will be a call that KYC is expired and we have to do re-KYC. Press 1, press 2, and you will get redirected to fraudsters. Again, tax refunds, and also there is sextortion. You get called from some unknown number, and you get into sextortion kind of frauds, and then you get stuck, and they say that they demand some money to you, and unless you pay that money, we will go to police and do your complaint. That kind of things start. So that kind of sextortion cases also you must have heard nowadays. So in paper or newspaper, we'll see so many things are, various types of frauds are there. So I just named, or I just showed you some common frauds which are happening nowadays. There are some more frauds, like FDs worth 3 crores were siphoned off by RM in reputed bank. So where the mobile number and email ID of the customer was changed, and most of the money or FDs worth 3 or 4 crores were redeemed and transferred to someone else's bank account. There are some cases from a famous health insurance where the CISO, that means Chief Information Security Officer, was involved, and the data was leaked and data was transferred to illegally to some other companies. There is also a fraud wherein famous actresses or actors were duped for paying insurance premiums. There was a case where the actresses received a call from someone that your insurance premium is due on 1st October, but if you pay 1 month in advance, you will get 10% discount. And 10 lakh rupees was the insurance premium. The actresses clicked on that link. This is typically a phishing attack. And the website was very much alike the insurance company website. She paid the amount of 9 lakhs. The money was gone. She thought that we have paid the insurance, but after 1 month or 2 months, she realized that she has not received the receipt, and she got a call from insurance company that money is, she has not paid the premium, and then she realized that that was a phishing attack and the entire money was gone. And data is getting leaked from various apps, and it is put on the dark web by fraudsters. So that is also a latest leak or fraud which is happening. Also, there are some latest techniques which are used, like deepfake voice, images, videos, and wherein you feel that that person is there, he's talking to you, but in reality, his voice or image or video is deepfaked. So some other person is, or fraudster is there actually, but the video is made with latest technique of deepfake, so that you feel that the person is there in front of you. Also, there are many digital arrest cases wherein generally the old people are getting a call and they get duped. They are told that you are not allowed to go from here. Don't go to police. Don't do anything. be here, and unless until you pay some amount, you will be prosecuted and all those things. So why these frauds are happening? See, there is lot of internet usage access usage which has increased a lot. There are more and more digital format platforms which are there, and personal data or information is easily available online. Many people use a lot of social media, and a lot of information is there on the social media also. As I have told you, using deepfake or AI, they are using the technique, and deepfake videos, images are made. Now we share a lot of personal information on digital platform, and most of the transaction nowadays have changed from conventional to digital. I'll tell you, for example, the old transaction modes were cash, check, demand draft, promise note, etc. Now modern transactions are like UPI, AEPS, that is Aadhaar enabled payment system, internet banking, mobile banking, then credit card, debit card, wallets. So these are the means. You will see that after COVID, this modern transaction or digital transactions have gone up drastically. So due to this, the number of frauds have also gone up like anything. So many people ask me that how these things are happening, how is data getting leaked. So there are many things where we ourselves are responsible, uh, and we are only contributing to the data leak. For example, we click on the unknown images, unknown links, then we install different apps, but we don't know what are the threats that app is having, or we are giving permissions. So say for example, there is app, I'm giving permission to my media gallery, photo gallery, I'm giving permission to my microphone, I'm giving permission to my contacts. So we are only giving the permission to various apps, and then the data may get leaked. So nowadays, social media, many people are putting a lot of personal things on social media, right? Do a lot of show off status, and the information is leaked. Here, I'll just suggest you that one Marathi movie is there, Take Care, Good Night, where they have typically shown that how uh, the information was shared on the social media, and then the person or the fraudster used that information, and he was duped. After retirement, he had got a lot of money in his account, and everything was duped just because he put in the social media that now for next 15 days he's traveling out of India. So due to this, he loses all money. So you can see that movie, or there is also one web series, Jamtara, which you can see, and then you will see that lot of frauds, how those frauds are happening, and you know how people are getting duped. Then there are also a lot of uh, apps, or programs which are saying that you enroll with us, and the lot of money will be made, we'll trade on your behalf, you put the money, we'll put money in crypto, or whatever the promise is, the money will grow very fast. And such apps are downloaded, the money is put into it. Initially, they may show that your money has grown so much, that much, so you put more money, and people get duped. Once they try to withdraw the money, there is nothing, the entire money has gone. So such cases have also gone up to a large extent, and that's how the frauds are happening. Now, why what confidential data is very, very important. So we have very important confidential data like our name, telephone number, PAN card, Aadhaar card, our bank statement, our passport. All this is a very, very, very sensitive information. And whenever someone asks, we easily, give that data to data openly. So that is a very risky thing. Now, Aadhaar card, PAN card are also linked. Your mobile number is linked. So everything is interconnected. So if anyone asks you that I want Aadhaar card, what you have to do is you have to give the masked Aadhaar. Don't give them the complete Aadhaar number, or you give them the VID. You know, it is very dangerous to give everything open. You should also log your biometrics by visiting UIDAI site, because there were many frauds wherein the biometrics were cloned and those were used for siphoning money from account using Aadhaar enabled payment system. In Aadhaar enabled payment system, what happens is they check your biometrics, and once the biometrics is matched, the amount is released from your bank. But since the biometrics were cloned, this fraud happened. But the best way is you should lock the biometrics going to UIDAI site. I don't know how many of you have already done it, but it is always a good practice that you should lock your biometrics on Aadhaar. And again, don't give the complete information for KYC. Also, for anything, you have to just give truncated number or masked Aadhaar number. So first we will identify where all this data is stored. So data is stored in the hard drive, it is stored in the pen drive, it is in your machine, it is in your laptop, it is in your mobile phone. If you take printout, it will be in the printed format, right? So here all the data is stored on various devices, or in the paper format. Now what happens? So all these devices like pen drive, hard drive, where confidential data is stored, must be password protected. Imagine that you are having a pen drive, and that pen drive contains your PAN card, Aadhaar card, or whatever, passport, and the information which is very, very sensitive, and you lose that pen drive. What happens? That pen drive will, if it is pen drive has gone into some fraudster's hand, all the data is open. So the most of the people will ask me, okay, but then how to password protect it? So there are various techniques. Even you can use utilities like BitLocker, which is inbuilt feature of your operating system. And using BitLocker, you can lock your pen drive or hard drive. So I can just show you here that if you go here and if you search for the BitLocker, so you can go to BitLocker and you can lock your, see, now this is locked, right? Now to unlock drive, it will ask me for the password, right? So there are many ways by which you can actually lock your pen drive or hard drive by using these techniques, which are now inbuilt in the operating system itself. Whenever you are visiting any website, you have to check the authenticity of the website. Or whenever you are doing any payment, the site should be secured. It should be like https://www.xyz.com. So these kind of things you need to be sure whenever you are visiting any website. Also, there is a lot of data in the print format. Okay. Your PAN card is there, your Aadhaar card or bank statement or your investment portfolio. It should not be just printed and lying anywhere. If that printout or it's not required, you should shred it immediately, so that no unauthorized people get to that data. So that is also equally important. Then most importantly here, for data security, what one should do, you should always use the latest updated operating system, and it should be genuine or original software which you should install on your laptop or desktop or mobile phone. So many people say that no, I have, who will spend that much money? I don't want any original version. Pirated version is installed on the laptop or desktop or your machine. And what happens? It's very, very dangerous. You must have seen you get lot of updates on your mobile phone, or lot of updates are there on your desktop or laptop. So whenever there is update, what it means is there is some vulnerability which has been detected in the software, and to patch that vulnerability, they are updating your system. So it is always recommended, or it is must, that you should always use a original software or genuine software, and don't use the pirated software. You also should check end of life of the operating system or end of life of the software. For example, I don't know how many of you know that on 14th of August in 2025, there will be end of life for Windows 10. Now, what do you mean by end of life? Means the Microsoft is not going to release any updates or any patches where there is vulnerability. They are not going to update after 14th of October 2025, because they are saying that Windows 10 has reached the end of life. This is very, very important. Many people don't know. So how many if you are having Windows 10 and you are still running your system or laptop on Windows 10? It's very dangerous. Similarly, there is end of life for every software. For Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, you must have purchased very old software where there is end of life. The meaning of end of life means after that, the software is not going to get updated or upgraded. So you have to buy the latest or new version. You should also have endpoint security protection tool. Now, many people will ask me, what is endpoint security? See, it is previously we used to install the antivirus on our desktop, laptops, or mobiles. The endpoint security protection is a holistic solution wherein there are a lot of things involved apart from antivirus. It will have antivirus, it will have anti-malware, it will also have, you can also configure endpoint security in such a fashion that data is not getting leaked from your machine or laptop. It's not being unauthorizedly copied anywhere, or it's not being sent by email in an unauthorized way. So endpoint security is available like antivirus, right? And you should use right endpoint security solution for your laptop or machine. You should also use the latest firewall. It can be hardware or software. If you are having a single machine, or single desktop or single laptop, you can also enable the firewall which is inbuilt into the operating system. Basically, firewall will monitor all the incoming and outgoing traffic, and if there is a detection that the unauthorized site is getting accessed or unauthorized site is trying to access your machine, there will be an alert. Now here, most important thing is the configuration of the firewall. How are you going to configure the firewall in your system? Of course, this is a very, very technical job, and your hardware vendor or your software or the person who has sold you the laptop or a desktop will configure it for you. This is very, very important. So many people feel that it's not, I don't have any big office or anything, so why should I install firewall? No, but it is very, very important, and firewall must be configured. So these are very, very important points, that your data is secured and it's not getting leaked. Also, nowadays many banks and everybody is using two-factor authentication. The two-factor authentication means your username and password is not the only authentication method. So apart from username and password, they will also send some SMS, short messages, and that messages or OTP you have to put, then only you will have access to the website or app. So there are many ways by which two-factor authentication can be implemented. So for example, there can be a username password, and then there will be random security questions which will be asked. Say for example, they might have asked you answers of 5 security questions. Out of that, any 2 questions they will ask at the time of login. There can be also a method wherein they will ask you time-based OTP or Google Authenticator. That means the time-based OTP means your M-Aadhaar or some kind of Google Authenticator will have a password which is valid only for 30 seconds. So when you are login, the username password is there. In addition to that, there will be time-based OTP which changes every 30 seconds. So if you put that password in 30 seconds, you will get into the website or the site in a secured manner. Now, why these two-factor authentication? Because many times, there is shoulder surfing. What do you mean by shoulder surfing? Means whenever you are putting the username and password, if you are in public place or somebody is seeing your username password, so that should not be only the factor for authentication for that website or any financial transaction. So many people are using two-factor authentication nowadays so that the access is more secure. Apart from two-factor authentication, you can have a logical security plus physical security solution, wherein you can deploy username password as well as the biometrics. So to access your site or device, you will put username password as well as your thumb impression or any biometric, wherein once these things are matched, then only you can go in. Or it can be RFID. Sorry, it can be RFID device which can be attached where username password is put and some more authentication of card which we insert, which has a chip, and then only you will get inside. Such kind of logical and plus physical security solutions are also available nowadays, so that your data is more secured, it's not getting leaked, or it is protected properly. Again, there are various ways, like on your mobile phone also, you can do a pattern lock, or you can do a face recognition or thumb impression, so that you can only download the required softwares, genuine softwares, or you are only doing you are only entering your media like photo gallery or everything. So your app also can be locked, and you can have various pattern combination for locking apart from username and password. So what one should do so that the information or data is not getting leaked? So there are certain hygiene which everyone has to follow, so that the possibility of fraud would be minimal. So never ever click or on unknown and tempting links or images. Never share your password with anyone by any means. Now, this many people know that OTP you don't have to share. So the fraudster have different techniques. They will not call you and ask the OTP for you. What they will do is they will ask you to download some image or something on your mobile, and through that they will install the malware, where the malware will check the OTP and everything. They will read the SMS that, as I have told you, we give access to contacts, our SMS, our phone gallery, everything we give unknowingly. So they will install the software on your mobile phone or laptop, and which will leak all the data, and they are able to see the data on your mobile phone. Even they will read your SMS and everything. Also, it is very important that your password is very, very strong. Now, password should be a combination of uppercase letters, lowercase letters, numbers, as well as special characters. I will show you why it is very important. So if you have password which is only number and 4 characters, it can be instantly hacked by the hacker, right? But if you make it lowercase uppercase combination, it will be hard for them. If it is a combination of number, uppercase and lowercase letters, it will be harder. And as number of characters go up, it will be harder and hard for them. So if it is number and uppercase and lowercase letters and symbols, and if it is more than 11 characters or 12 characters, see, it will be 400 years for them to break the password. So this is from a source of Hive Systems. They have prepared this slide, and just to show you, this is just to show you that how if the password is 12 characters long, and if it is a combination of number, uppercase and lowercase, plus letters and symbols, how difficult it will be for the hacker to crack your password. Again, as I have told you, you have to install apps from trusted and verified sources like Google Play or Apple Store, etc. Don't install apps from unknown sources or untrusted people. It is very, very dangerous. Always think twice before giving permissions to any app, or you should read what the cookies are doing. So before accepting the cookies, you should read the privacy policy and see what data they are storing, why they are storing, and how they are storing. And always remember, whenever there is anything is free, your personal data is at risk. It is a commodity. So you should be very, very careful while giving that personal data to outside world, because if it's given, there are more and more chances that you will get defrauded. Again, as I've told you, you should be very, very cautious while sharing any data on the social media. So you don't know who is watching your data. There are many fake profiles which are also made on the social media platforms, and people are getting duped. So there is a friend request which you feel that it is from a friend, but it's a fake ID which is created. You accept that, and then some fraud start happening. Don't follow catchy social media trends blindly. There will be many uh, apps or many things where they will promise you that your money will grow fast. It is very much proven. We have this track record, but it is very, very dangerous. Basically, you should not have greed, because many people say that you will earn a lot of money. Just install our app, trade online, or whatever it is. Again, don't answer video calls from unknown numbers. This is most of the times it's a sextortion case. Where you get a video call, you get trapped into it, and once you get trapped into it, they will take a photo and they will say that you are seeing obscene content, and this is a fraud. This is and you will be penalized. So don't answer any calls, video calls from unknown numbers. Don't believe blindly on any pictures. So there are many cases wherein pictures are morphed, and morphed in such a fashion that you think that it's a real one. So deepfake technology is used, and we think that it's a real one. Also, it is very important that one should not use public device charging sessions, or one should not use free Wi-Fi or a public Wi-Fi, because generally the security of that Wi-Fi is weak, and fraudsters will get into your device, laptop or desktop or mobile phone through this free Wi-Fi or public Wi-Fi. So one should be very careful. So I will suggest that you should not use free Wi-Fi or a public Wi-Fi anywhere. So some more things which one has to follow when you're doing online payments. Whenever you are doing online payments, you should use the virtual keyboard. Now, what is virtual keyboard? As I have told you that there can be some malwares or malicious softwares like keylogger. So whenever you are putting your username and password, the keylogger will log everything, and that data is sent to the fraudsters. But if you use the virtual keyboard, that keylogger cannot work, because that keyboard is designed in such a fashion that the keylogger cannot detect the username password. So that is how you should use the virtual keyboard while using username password on banking websites. So whenever you visit any bank site or app, they will say that use virtual keyboard. Also, you should use virtual credit card or debit card when doing online payments to the third party. Now, what is virtual credit card or virtual debit card? So, whenever you have a credit card or debit card, you have one card which is issued by the bank. It will come to your house and you will utilize it at various point of sale or wherever it is. But whenever it is virtual credit or debit card, generally it is not sent to your home address physically. So they will give you image of a card, debit card, which is just similar to debit card. It will have CVV and everything, but the validity only for the validity of that debit card or credit card will be hardly 8 days or 10 days. So for example, I want to do some online shopping of say 5,000 rupees. I create my virtual debit card. My virtual debit card is created. I'll get the image of that debit card. It will be having all CVV and everything. And whenever I'm doing online shopping, I will put money or I will pay from this virtual debit card or virtual credit card, so that my main bank details are not exposed to the world. And since this virtual debit card or credit card will have hardly 8 or 10 days of validity, it will not be existing after 8 or 10 days. So if you use these while using the third party payments, the, the probability that you will get duped is very less. Also, one can have some strategy where you can use old keypad phone, not a smartphone, the old one, just to get OTP of bank. So that can be also one strategy, so that nobody can read your password or OTP. Also, you can have a strategy where you will keep a separate bank account with limited balance for UPI payments or online payments. So I have two bank accounts wherein I have one amount which is there, and I create a small bank account where I have kept limited money, from where I will do the UPI payments or online payments. So even if there is a fraud, I lose limited money. That is very important. Now, what you should do if there is some fraud? If there is some fraud, you should immediately call National Cybercrime Helpline, which is 1930. You can also raise complaint on National Cybercrime Reporting Portal, www.cybercrime.gov.in. On this site, there is a lot of informative material. You can go through that material so that you will come to know what safety standards you have to use, so that you will not get duped. There is also one Sanchar Sarthi portal launched by Government of India, that is called a Chakshu. and you can report a fraud case there also. Suppose now you know that there is some there you get some call which says that you have won a lottery and everything, and you know that this is a fraud call, but you don't stop there. You just check that number, go to Sanchar Sathi portal. I can show you that here. And you can suspected fraud or unsolicited spam communication, you can just report it to them. Due to this, what will happen is other people may get saved from that fraud. So here they will ask you medium. So how you have received a call or SMS or WhatsApp, what kind of call it was. You can select a category, whether it was an online job, lottery, extortion, KYC, fake customer care. Then attach snapshot of that, date of communication, time of communication. You can put. You can enter the complaint details. You can put the personal details. Here they will ask you everything from which number there was a call. You have to put OTP, and then you can just put the complaint on Sanchar Sathi. This is very, very important. This will help a lot of people so that you know that this is a fraud call and these people are doing fraud. You can report that number as a suspect. Okay. Thank you very much. If you have any queries, I'm open for questions. Any questions on whatever we have discussed? Okay, there is a question from Hitesh Joshi that can you throw some light on cyber arrest? No, in case of cyber arrest, what happens is, there is a call from unknown number, and they say that they will tell you that there is some parcel which we have got, and that parcel contains drugs, and it's an international fraud. You will be prosecuted in the court, and if you want to avoid that, you pay some money to me so that I can see to it that the case is not registered on your name, something of that sort. So such kind of frauds are happening. The people, once they hear that there is some custom person is calling you, of course it's a fraudster, and they are saying that you will be prosecuted in international court and everything. They get scared, and then they pay money, and they also say that you are digitally arrested. That means don't go anywhere, don't tell anyone that such and such is happening, because that is very dangerous to you. So that is how typically digital arrest fraud happen. Okay, so there is one request that can you share the PPT link and give us the viewer access. Of course, this PPT you can get it. I think NISM can share this PPT with you. Also, there is one question that as an MFD, what shall we do for data security to adhere to SEBI compliance? Okay, this is a technical question, but yes, the SEBI has a lot of compliance requirements as far as data security is concerned, because as a mutual fund distributor or investment advisor, there is a lot of confidential information you should have. So how you should utilize that information, what kind of security system you should install in your office, all those things are given. So here you should install right firewall, right endpoint security, as well as a lot of encryption you have to do. You have to use the network storage services which are encrypted. Also, you should use the encrypted cloud services wherein the data is encrypted at rest as well as during transition. I know this will be a very technical answer, but your security personnel or the person who has given you the firewall will help you in configuring that in a proper manner or do the security settings for you. Any other questions which anybody is having? Can we unmute someone and have questions? Yes, there is one question from Mr. Soni that can we outsource all these to a data security guy? Yes, definitely. You also have to get it audited from a certified guy. There is a certified body that CERT.in, Computer Emergency Response Team India, and whatever security systems you have installed in your office or on your machine, you have to get it audited from the certified guy. That is very, very important. Normally, what is the fees for this stuff? This is a very, very different question, but that will depend on your setup. How many people are working with you? What are the systems you are using? What are the different laptops, desktops? Depending on that, the services or the fees would vary. Okay, Mallar, I think NISM will share this PPT with you, and you can view this. This is you can go through it and you can revise it. And please follow all the norms which have been told, because these are very, very important norms. And most of the times either we give the data to fraudster or the systems are compromised, so that there is no antivirus installed on the system, there is no firewall installed on the system, the software is non-genuine, we are only giving the information. These are the points. Once you see to it these points are covered properly, the possibility that fraud would happen would go down, or it will be minimal. So it is very important that you follow these things on your telephone or laptop or your machine, or generally while giving access to your apps, or on all the devices. Yeah, Jairaj, you have asked me the Marathi movie name. It is there in the PPT. Take Care, Good Night is the Marathi movie name. Okay. Parag Wadkar is asking, sir, where to store and save credential, login details, etc. First and foremost, those are to be changed at a regular interval, and you can basically it has to be encrypted, and you can store it in your cloud, but also the cloud should be encrypted. That means the file where you have all the information which is confidential should be password protected. Again, when you are putting it on your drive or on cloud, that also should be encrypted. And when it is kept on the cloud, while sending it on the cloud, it should be encrypted. And at the rest, when it is on the cloud, it should be encrypted. So it is very, very important that your data stored would remain confidential. Any more questions? Can we unmute and ask a few questions if anybody wants to ask some question?
Yeah, we can
Good
take.
evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
This is Chandrakant Mazgaonkar. I
Yes.
tried asking you question on Q&A, but unfortunately, I did not receive you. So I just raised my hand to talk.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just wanted to know how to take care of such kind of cyber security and cyber threats while on overseas travel.
Okay. So, whether you are on overseas travel, see, basically, your credit card or debit card, whichever is there, is locked for any payment when you are going overseas. Suppose
Yeah.
I'm going to say UK from here, and I want to have in pounds. So the best way is, instead of exposing your debit card or credit card, you can take a forex card, you load some money on that, and when you are going out, or you can use that forex card instead of your credit card or debit card, so that your account is not directly exposed to any point of sale there, so that minimum information is leaked. That is one.
Okay.
Or even if you use your credit card or debit card while abroad, When you come back, you just lock all the international transactions. So whenever you have credit card, debit card, you're going there, you inform your bank. Basically, the bank will give you option to unlock the international usage, and they will also ask you the limit. So you can say $1,000 or $500 or $100. So you can utilize money up to that limit when you are outside, and once you are back, you just lock all the facilities of international payments or in the
Okay, sir.
international currency.
Yeah, just to share my experience. I recently visited US, and there to take a trolley, I need to use the payment through credit card, and that too by tap only. So I was not able to even swipe the card. Generally, I don't prefer tap and pay, but there I had to force myself to open that tap and pay option and pay the money. So these kind of things are, forcefully to be done. So in that case, it's very dangerous that tap and pay is very dangerous when we are on overseas travel. So that's why I asked you, is there any way by which we can avoid such kind of things?
Yeah. So in that case, so very good question. In that case, you can keep a tab limit of only $10 or $15. There is a separate limit for point of sale swipe. There is a separate limit for tap. There is a separate limit for online transactions.
Okay, sir.
So for each and everything, you can define the limit. And similar is on your Forex card. So instead of your credit card and debit card, if you load a Forex card, say you load $500 on your Forex card, you can say that whenever I'm going to hotel and if there is a machine where I'm putting the card, the limit is $100. If it is tap, it is $5. So for each and
Okay.
every different things, you can define the different limits.
Okay.
So that can
Yeah.
be one way by which you can
We can restrict. Yes, sir.
restrict your usage of cards. And as I told
Oh,
you, Forex card, if you use it, is always better. Sorry.
yes, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you so much for
Yes.
giving me a good advice. Thank you.
Yes. Thanks. Any other questions?
So, sir, next we have with us is Sagar, who has raised his hand. Yeah, Sagar.
Yes. Yes, Sagar.
So my question that sometimes when we go to some stores like DMart or Zudio, and but sometimes we find that particular cash counter at a very remote place, and our mobile network is not working. So we are forced to use the public Wi-Fi or the Wi-Fi, the store Wi-Fi over there. So how to be secure while using that particular store's Wi-Fi or public Wi-Fi?
Right. So generally, I use my dongle. Now, suppose I am using Vodafone. Okay, this is one of the remedy. If I'm using Vodafone, I use a different service provider's dongle, and that dongle I carry with me. So instead of accessing the public Wi-Fi or the Wi-Fi of that mall, I will use my private dongle, or I use my, at that point, instead of UPI payment or anything, I use my credit or debit card with minimal limit when I utilize it there.
Okay, thank you.
But strictly don't use public Wi-Fi.
Mhm. Okay, thank you.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Yes, Manoj is asking, can you suggest some reliable sites or source of information from where we can get information from time to time to keep ourselves updated in respect of cybersecurity? So I think I have shared this site with you. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Can you see this National Cybercrime Reporting Portal?
Yes.
Here there is a cyber awareness section, and here they will keep updated about various frauds which are happening and what should do. What is the helpline number? What is the caution you should take? How people are getting duped recently. Why strong password is necessary. So they have beautifully designed this, and whatever the latest frauds that are happening, they are putting, and what precaution one should take, it is given here. It's a government of India site, and it is very well made, and there are a lot of handbooks also, because there are some online lottery frauds or financial frauds or job frauds which are happening. So they will give all the handbooks and they will give all the facts, and some myths are there, and how you will protect yourself from all these things. That also will be shared in a very beautiful manner here. So how should you lock your phone? Online transactions, what you should do, why two-factor authentication is important, and it is given in English as well as Hindi. I think, Manoj, have you got the answer? Also, you can keep reading different websites which give security solutions. Any more questions? Yeah, I think Manoj, I answered. And
So, sir, I think you have addressed all the queries and questions of the participants.
yes, yes. Thank you very much. And NISM will share that PPT with you, so that you can go through that PPT and adhere to the things which are very, very simple but very, very effective.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, sir. I would like to extend our heartfelt thanks for taking time and speaking at the webinar. Your insight, expertise, and presentation as well truly made a lasting impact on our audience, sir. Thank you so much, sir, again for your time and knowledge, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wishing you a
Thanks a lot.
wonderful day ahead, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, and the recording will be uploaded on NISM YouTube channel. Yeah.
Sure, sure.
Got
Thanks.
it.
Thanks.